Good day to you, Scorpio. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. This is Meenakshi here. This is your general reading for the week of the 17th to the 23rd of October. So I've already laid out the cards here for you, Scorpio. I just want to point out that, this is a collective energy reading. So this reading may apply to your situation, Scorpio. It may not apply to your situation, if it's not applying to your situation, then please just have a look at your moon, your Venus, and your rising signs. Those of you that are cross-reading, welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. So we see here, Scorpio. Also, please note that maybe not every week would you find a reading resonating with you. It's just that is not the energy that came through to me as a reader to read off. So we are seeing that some of you Scorpions are going through a phase of absolute despair. And it's kind of like a strange thing, because on the surface of things, what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of growth. You're having this generational happiness. There's this, it's like good fortune that is actually in your life right now, Scorpio. And things are seeming like an adventure, like you're starting off in new things and you're connecting with people, and like there's this platform of different people coming together within your space, and there's a lot of happiness in there. And you see that you're juggling all these different relationships. We see some of you having your dreams coming true, having your fulfillment. We see some of you starting a new love situation or having a new commitment in a love situation, even celebrating and being celebrated and being acknowledged for great things that have happened in your life. We do see that some of you are needing to make a choice. Some of you, like I said, could be involved with a Aquarius person, or you could be needing to make some decisions about dreams that you've had and fulfilling these dreams. We see that you are finding yourself in a place of absolute contentment, of ability, of stability, of creativity, of you being in control of your situations and not the other way around where your situations are controlling you. We see that you could also have some earth energy around you. We're looking at Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy around you. But we see you also planning yourself in terms of where it is that you want to be, being very analytical about it, thinking about your situations. You may also have dealing with somebody who is moving very slowly to wherever it is that they need to be. Just not rushing. Some of you could be feeling a little bit anxious about an Aquarius person who seems to be taking their time coming towards you. And others could be feeling as though you are starting something new with somebody who's an Aquarian, and it is something that you feel that you want to commit to as well. This is something that you want to commit to. See, the wheel fell out. So some of you are in a karmic cyclic situation. So you could be going through that. And maybe that is where the anxiety is coming from. It's like out with the old and in with the new situation. So as much as quite a few cards fell out here. Let's see, what was this that was fallen out here for you? Seven of Pentacles. You got the World, Eight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Judgment, Seven of Wands, King of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles. I mean, really, this is really quite nice to have this. There's a lot of earth energy around you as well. And we also see, what we are seeing here is that that something has ended and it's reached its cyclic end. And even if things are in a very happy state right now, you do need to move forward. You need to leave. Some of you could be in a situation where it's this bubble of happiness, but you have to make this move, Scorpio. You can't stay in this situation. You need to move to a new horizon. It's like, you have this happiness, you have this contentment, but there's something more. You're looking for something more, and you need to move towards it, something more. And most of you are moving towards a future where you can have this contentment, this partnership, this relationship, this happiness. You're seeing earth energy again, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Some of you could be having that in your chart, or looking towards moving to somebody with this energy and wanting to see a future with this person, with this established contentment. We are seeing that you are feeling this connectedness with those around you, knowing that you can take that step to accomplish things. You're feeling open and free to accomplish things. We see that you are going through this phase where you are wanting to literally allow your spirit and yourself to come together to, to be one, to move forward, to make changes, to allow yourself these opportunities, and to not judge yourself so harshly, but give yourself these opportunities to be free. We see that there is some planning, there's some productivity going on where you're looking at the finer details of situations as you are going to manifest this. We see that you're planting roots, you're looking at growth, you're looking at potential, you're looking at bringing balance into your life, you're looking at allowing yourself to have what it is and to be able to not just be accountable, but to have this awareness of, I can achieve this, feeling confident and firm within yourself, within your situations. So this is really beautiful energy coming through here, that you have realized it's time to move on. It's time. Some of you may be feeling it's time to leave the family home. Some of you may be saying, you know what, my role has changed. I need to change with my role. I need to move on to something that's going to make me a little more happier. You may be feeling as well that you don't want to be set in traditional situations. You want something more. So you need to be open to these things that you want to be open to and finding yourself in that situation. Okay, so we find that. Shuffling some more cards here so we can see what more we have to say to you, Scorpio, and what fell out here. Now, some of you are dealing with a love situation. There has definitely somebody who's behaving a bit childishly. And, maybe it's yourself as well, being a bit petulant, wanting things your own way. Finding yourself being a bit uncooperative. You need to be very mindful. You do have a lot of options and choices in front of you. You've got Sagittarius energy, Virgo energy coming through in this reading. And while you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse as well. So it's you need to be aware that if you're going to behave in a childish manner, and if you are not going to step up to your responsibilities, and you're going to keep finding fault and wanting instantaneous gratification and not really relying on wisdom, you need to be mindful of the path that you then put yourself on. You need to create this balance. It's important. It's like that you need to create this balance, Scorpio, and it's temperance is Sagittarius energy, but it's also once again talking to you about creating balance and about accepting situations. You may have a Virgo person in your life that you need to bring balance into that relationship and look at what has been planted in this relationship, what has taken root in this relationship, and what has manifested in this relationship. If you are in a love situation with a Sagittarius person, they might be behaving in a very childish manner. You yourself is behaving in a childish manner, and you need to realize that it's time for communication to open up. You need to see that some of you are awaiting some changes, you're waiting some news, you're waiting for things to become more balanced, maybe more financially balanced for you, and right now you are feeling a little bit financially stretched. You may have invested in a bit of opportunities, and now you just need to wait for this tide to change. You could be in a situation where it's a changing situation, it's a cyclic situation. Sometimes things are up, sometimes things are down, and if you're going through a phase where you're having to be in this waiting phase again for things to change, you need to have a good attitude about that. You might be finding out some really nasty truths about yourself and people around you. And those are things that, it's as much as it's disturbing you, it's very important to know where other people are at. And it's good to know yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, and how to cope with that going forward, Scorpio. We must not hide away or run away from ourselves. Not to thy own self be true. Know yourself so that you can make positive changes for yourself. Okay, let's draw some more cards here for you, Scorpio. This is a lot of you taking responsibility for yourself in your situations. Some of you could very well be wanting to end a relationship that has not worked out for you. We see that coming through here. And some of you are needing to think, yes, let's see what has come out. Cards are literally flipped out here for you. You'll be finding yourself in a situation that doesn't bring you this stability. Some of you wanting to also look at where your relationships are at and look at the stress, anxiety. Some of you are looking at new contractual situations, could be work. You could be feeling a little bit unsure about yourself with regards to that. Making this commitment, waiting for news. We see that happening here. But we see that you do need to create an awareness of inner balance, calm. It's come through a lot in this reading that you need to be very balanced. If your foundations are not feeling secure, you need to maybe practice some meditation, get a gratitude journal, do something that's going to allow you to be more calm, more balanced with yourself, taking note of your blessings rather than focusing on anxieties. Sometimes you focus on situations that actually do not become a reality. And I mean, really, right now you're going through a stage where there are some financial constraints, but like I said previously, the wheel turns. Sometimes things are up, sometimes things are down, but always be mindful in how you are managing your financial situation. Don't overspend, don't overcommit yourself. Make sure you are budgeting, you are planning, you are creating balance within yourself. Your success as a person is not based on your bank balance, but on your character as a person, on your word, on your honor, on how you are conducting yourself when you are going through these trying times. Because it's very easy to be a good person and a nice person when everything is rosy and everything is in order. But holding on to that dignity that is yours can be more challenging when you are facing situations like financial constraints. Okay, let's draw some more cards here for you, Scorpio. Wandering path flipped over. So some of you are just needing to realize, you can't stress about the things that you can't change. You can make an effort and change the things that you can't. Remember the serenity prayer. Accept what you cannot change. Have the grace to accept what you cannot change. And change the things that you can. Okay, so let's draw some more cards here. So as we're going through this, enjoy your life, enjoy where you're at, enjoy this journey, let go of this anxiety. Your time is now to live beyond these boundaries that you have put yourself in. You have to answer this call, go beyond the gate, see what is there, what the world offers you. You have so much to offer, and you must remember there's so much of support all around you, and you are part of the bigger picture. So you need to just let go of stressing about all of these things, learning your truth about people, learning your truth about situations, about relationships. Things are not working out for you. You need to learn when to let go, when to hold on, creating this balance in yourself, enjoying your life, and moving on beyond that situation and that problem, and knowing that there are others that are with you on this journey called life. Okay, let's draw one more card here for you and see what is a message here for you. Okay, what is the message here for you? Okay, Earth. I think this is also for your sister sign as well. This is a very, very relevant card for where you are right now. And it's important that you realize the awareness of this card. It's important that you, Scorpio, realize that you are here on earth to have this experience, to understand this experience, and to really realize that you cannot personalize every situation, that you need to not attach yourself to how other people are responding to things. You should not become reactive to situations. You should rather embrace your earthly experience, in this human form, creating this balance within yourself and realizing that you need to transcend your difficulties, your situations. Don't attach to the wounds of this time. Don't attach to the expectations, but rather see yourself, as more than just this, being in this world, yes, but not being a part of it, not getting involved in every little drama, every little situation, but playing your part, doing your part, manifesting, doing your duty, your dharma, moving on and progressing. It's important that you do that. It's important that you create this balance between your physical self on earth and your spiritual self it's important that you allow that to happen. And it's very important that you also allow your gifts to show. It's important that you focusing your energy in a more positive way, you know, to enjoying this earthly life, to enjoying what life, the good things that life offers you, and transcending the negatives that we have within ourselves. So, Scorpio, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Please remember to subscribe. Please remember to like, and please remember to share my videos. And I'll see you again next week. So take care and goodbye.